the kids didn't have school today. Many of you may be staying home and not having to work this morning, which is good because the roads are a little rough. I didn't leave my house yesterday once I got home from work, and when I got to my car this morning, it was as though I lived in a snow globe. So here's the good news first, is that we have finally gotten rid of those winter weather alerts. We kind of looked like a paint by numbers on this map yesterday because we had winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories, flood warnings, flood watches. Now we just have flood warnings in these green highlighted boxes. And the reason I point it out is because most of them are in areas that have rivers. So it's river flooding because of ice jams that were caused by the freezing and the thawing, refreezing and rethawing. So as we look here at satellite and radar, the rest of us outside of those river areas are mostly dry, but there are still a few lake effect bands. One, we've got still about 90% ice coverage on Lake Erie, but the moisture is accumulated from those cracks in the ice, and it can still put down some decent bands. So I'll go ahead and pause this. If you do have to head out this morning, you're looking at a band of snow stretching from Chesterland and Menor all the way through Middlefield along Route 322 and even stretching down to 422 as well. Columbiana County near Hanoverton along Route 30 also seeing a band. Aside from that, it's quiet. So if you're west of 77, you're pretty free and clear of having to worry about those snow showers. And the big picture here is that we're going to be quiet once these snow showers wrap up today. So once these lake effect bands are done, you're quiet until Wednesday night. As for our next trouble, it is going to be our temperatures. This morning we're already sitting in the low teens to about 20 across the board, but our wind chills are even colder. So you're feeling more like 0 to about 7 below. If you live in the east, you might feel like the low single digits. And this is just the start of the cold. We're gonna really dig into it as we get into our Tuesday morning. Our wind chills will be well below 0. I'll show you that here in a second. But first up, let's go ahead and take a look at these bands of snow and how they wrap up through the day. Not only will we have those isolated snow showers, but it will also be windy. So watch for, drifting snow back onto the roads. I know road crews have been working overtime to try and clear it up. But reduced visibility, drifting snow on the roads, both a possibility, plus anything that's been untreated is definitely going to be icy given the drop in temperatures over the last day and a half. Wind gusts, 25 to 30 miles per hour through the afternoon. Finally, they start to die down as we get into tomorrow morning, but wind chills will still be a factor. And speaking of those, let's go ahead and go through them. So your left number is your air temperature, your right number is your wind chill, or how it actually feels outside. So no real improvements through the day today. Many of you, especially north, will feel about 0 all throughout the afternoon. Tomorrow will be the worst of it, I expect, in the morning, feeling about 10 to 15 below. Wind chill and frostbite become a factor, so make sure, if the kids do get one of those cold days where they don't have to go to school, it's not the time to be hanging out outdoors for an hour playing in the snow. Frostbite is definitely a concern there. Tomorrow afternoon, we're still going to feel below 0 as our air temperatures climb to the low teens. Wednesday morning again, pretty rough, 5 to 10 below. And then we'll start to see some slight recovery as we head towards the afternoon, where our temperatures could once again feel above 0. So you do have about a maybe 24 to 36 hour period where your temperatures will likely feel below 0. I haven't seen this kind of cold since the middle of January. As for the 8-day forecast, the bitter cold starts to let up as we head into the weekend. Wednesday into Thursday, we have a fairly, I would say, light to moderate snow system. Mainly late Wednesday, early Thursday. We don't see freezing temperatures or above until Sunday into Monday of next week. But thankfully, despite the cold, skies will be a bit quieter. So no big snow systems on the way this coming week. Aside from that, we're running about, today, nearly 20 degrees below normal. Normal this time of year is mid to upper 30s. So just stay warm. We've got warming centers listed on our website. You can head there if you need to find more information. If you've got questions, drop them in the comments. Other than that, you can head to fox8.com. Our forecast discussion has the details of what I just spoke about as well. Take care, guys.